Not everyone is worthy of a second chance, especially regarding 6 particular types of individuals you might have in your life right now. These people might not truly deserve your kindness. To protect your inner light and energy, it's essential to distance yourself from them as quickly as possible. This way, you prevent them from having any opportunity to negatively impact your spiritual well-being. The reactivity activators. When you begin your spiritual journey, it's important to stay away from certain types of people who can throw you off track. These include people who always disagree with you, those who love to argue, and those who feel the need to prove they're right all the time. Some people always want to be the best, even if it means putting others down. These individuals can distract you and pull you away from your peaceful center. Think of your early spiritual path like learning to walk. You need to pay attention to your steps and make sure you don't fall. Surrounding yourself with people who constantly challenge you in negative ways can make your journey harder. They can make it difficult for you to focus on what's really important, growing spiritually and keeping your balance. It's best to avoid these energy drainers as you're starting out. They can prevent you from moving forward and finding your inner peace. Remember, this time in your spiritual path is about building a strong foundation and learning how to stay steady, not about getting caught up in unnecessary conflicts. Keep your environment positive and supportive to help you stay focused and make progress. The energy vacuum cleaners. There are some people who just seem to drain your energy the moment they're around you. We call them emotional vampires because they can take away your happiness just by being there. Their main behavior seems to be dumping their negative feelings on others, so they feel a bit lighter, but it ends up weighing you down. These are the people who always play the victim, wanting all of your attention focused on them. After spending just an hour with them, you might find yourself feeling low and wanting to complain about everything, just like they do. It's important to recognize these types of individuals and understand the impact they can have on your mood and outlook. When you're trying to maintain a positive spirit and grow personally, these emotional vampires can be major obstacles. They thrive on creating a cycle of negativity, often without even realizing the effect they have on those around them. To protect your own well-being and keep progressing on your path, it's sometimes necessary to limit your interactions with them. Creating boundaries can help you stay focused on positivity and avoid getting dragged into their cycle of complaints and victimhood. The guilt dispensers. In life, you'll encounter various people who can impact your emotions and decisions in challenging ways. Some act like they're in charge of your guilt, constantly pointing out what you're doing wrong. Others position themselves as critics of how you behave, while a few set themselves up as the moral compass you should follow. There are also those who believe they know exactly what's best for you, better than you know yourself. Additionally, there are individuals who enter your life already hurt from past relationships, ready to project their pain onto you. Essentially, these are people who, in one way or another, aim to make you feel like you owe them something. They want you to seek their approval constantly, making you feel indebted to them for their advice or presence in your life. It's crucial to recognize these types of personalities because they can significantly affect your well-being and freedom to make choices. By understanding their impact, you can learn to set boundaries and not let their opinions or needs dictate how you live your life. Instead of being caught up in a cycle of seeking approval or feeling guilty, you can focus on what truly matters to you and make decisions based on your own values and desires. The superfans. There's a unique group of people who might seem like they adore you. They treat you as their best friend, their shining light, or even their hero. However, their affection comes with a twist. These individuals can be seen as a different kind of guilt tripper. They don't appreciate you for genuine reasons. Instead, they set themselves up for disappointment. They use their relationship with you as a way to cast themselves as victims, like the main character in a dramatic TV show who's always wronged. They're the type who do things for you without you ever asking, only to hold it against you later. They place you high up, only to enjoy the moment they get to pull you down. You might hear them say things like, "You let me down," or "After everything I've done for you, this is how you repay me." And the classic, "I thought we were friends." It's important to recognize these behaviors because such people are not supporting you for the right reasons. They're looking to create drama where you're the villain in their story. Understanding this helps you to navigate these relationships carefully, ensuring you don't get caught in their cycle of guilt and victimhood. Setting boundaries with them is key to maintaining your well-being and peace. The big liars. Liars can be compared to people who smoke a lot and struggle to quit, even when they say they've stopped. You need to be extra cautious around them because they can really mess with your head if you're not careful. Liars don't mind shaking up your sense of what's real and what's not, just to cover their tracks. They often believe they're cleverer than you, but that's not necessarily true. The real challenge is that you can't predict what's true and what's not with them, as they mix lies with the truth. It's like being in a constant game of chance, never knowing when you're going to be hit by a lie. It's wise to keep your distance from liars because within their ranks, there are two particularly harmful types: narcissists and manipulators. These individuals don't just lie, they use lies as tools to control and use people for their own benefit. Staying away from them is crucial because they can be very damaging to your well-being and peace of mind. Being around them is risky, as their deception can lead to a lot of confusion and harm. The guilty pleasures type. There are certain people who have a powerful impact on us, much like how kryptonite affects Superman. These individuals can draw us in, making us crave their presence more than we crave something sweet. This can happen even if we only know them through online interactions, and unfortunately, these connections can have a negative effect on our lives. We're talking about those people who we instinctively know aren't good for us, yet we find ourselves unable to resist spending time with them. Being with them is similar to dealing with a healing wound. Just as it's about to heal, we scratch it because the itch feels too strong to ignore. But scratching only reopens the wound, causing us more pain. The best advice for dealing with such relationships is to distance yourself from these individuals. It's important to recognize their harmful impact on your life and make the decision to move away from them. Don't look back or second-guess your choice. Removing yourself from these toxic dynamics is a crucial step towards healing and finding healthier, more fulfilling connections. Doing this favor for yourself can lead to a much happier and peaceful life. As we conclude today's exploration of the 6 types of people to keep at a distance for your spiritual well-being, remember to protect your energy and nurture your spiritual journey with care. Surround yourself with positivity and those who uplift you, setting boundaries where necessary to maintain your inner peace. Thank you for joining us on this spiritual journey. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more enlightening content.